Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really cool AI system that's shaking up how we fix software. It basically builds a whole team of AI coders to tackle bugs, and it's a fascinating way to solve a problem that even the smartest AIs have been struggling with. Okay, so here's the thing. We've got these incredible AI models like GPT-4o that are, geniuses at a lot of stuff. But when you ask them to fix a messy, complicated bug that spans multiple files in a real-world project, they kind of fall flat. So why is that?
Wow. This slide says it all, right? Look at that gap. For simple, self-contained coding problems, GPT-4o is an absolute rock star, succeeding almost 93% of the time. But throw at a complex bug that needs a deep understanding of an entire code base, the success rate just plummets to under 12%. And it's exactly this problem that a new system, called Trae Agent, was designed to solve.
So how does Trae Agent pull this off? Well, it's not about just building a bigger, smarter AI brain. Nope. It uses a much cleverer strategy called ensemble reasoning. Think about it this way. Instead of hiring one lone coder and just hoping they're a genius, you hire a whole team. You've got specialists who can brainstorm, poke holes in each other's ideas, and work together to find the absolute best solution. It's all about collective intelligence. Now, a team of AIs sounds like it could be total chaos, right? But this approach is super organized. It follows a very clear three-step method, and understanding this process is really the key to seeing why it's so darn effective. And here it is. This is the whole playbook from start to finish. You can see how it goes from a bug report on the left, moves through these distinct stages in the middle, and pops out a perfect patch on the right. So let's break down exactly what's happening here. So it all kicks off with the generation phase. This is the big brainstorm. You've got multiple coder agents all working at the same time, coming up with a bunch of different ways to fix the bug. But just having a lot of ideas is only the beginning. And these coder agents aren't just, guessing or throwing code at the wall to see what sticks. No, they're armed with a full set of tools, just like a human developer. They can read and edit files, run terminal commands to test things out, and even think through the problem step by step. They're active participants in the process. Okay, next up is the pruning phase. And honestly, this might be the most important step. First, the system gets rid of any duplicate solutions to reduce the clutter. Then, and this is critical, it runs all the existing tests to make sure a proposed fix doesn't accidentally break something else. It's like a ruthless quality control check that throws out bad ideas early. All right, so after all that brainstorming and filtering, we finally get to the selection step. This is where a specialized agent, the selector agent, steps in. Think of it as the senior developer who does the final code review before anything gets approved. And this selector agent is thorough. It doesn't just glance at the code, it does a deep static review, and then it goes a step further by actually writing and running new tests just to be absolutely sure the fix is solid. To make the final call, it even uses a majority vote across several runs. It's all about making sure that final choice is as robust as possible. So, does this whole team effort actually pay off? Let's get to the results. To figure that out, the researchers put Trae Agent through the ringer on SWE Bench. And you should know, SWE Bench is like the ultimate final exam for these AIs. It's a benchmark made of real tough-as-nails issues from GitHub. And the data is pretty clear. Trae Agent consistently beats out 4 other top-tier methods. As you can see here, it delivered an average performance boost of over 10%. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but in this field, that is a huge leap forward. And here it is, the mic drop moment. Trae Agent isn't just better in a lab, it is officially #1 in the world. This is the public leaderboard for SW Bench, and right there at the very top, you see Trae Agent having beaten out more than 90 other highly competitive systems. It grabbed that top spot with a ridiculous score of 75.20%. So what does that number actually mean? It means that for every 4 complex software bugs you throw at it, Trae Agent correctly solves 3 of them on the very first try. That is a game changer. So, what's the big picture here? What does all this research really mean for the future of how we build software? Let's break down the key takeaways. This research really gives us a powerful blueprint for the future. First, it champions this idea of agent-based ensemble reasoning, proving that a team of AIs working together is way better than one AI working alone.
Second, it shows us something incredibly important, that pruning, or filtering out the bad ideas, is just as crucial as coming up with good ideas in the first place. Third, it hammers home that to solve complex bugs, an AI needs true repository-level understanding. It has to see the whole forest, not just one tree. And finally, the way it's designed, all modular, makes it a perfect launchpad for even better AI engineering tools down the road.
Whew, that was a lot, right? We just crammed a dense 23-page research paper into a few minutes. If you appreciate getting the big ideas without the headache, you should definitely subscribe to VibeDoc. Go on, click the button. Your brain will thank you for it.
So this all leads to one final huge question. With systems like Trae Agent proving to be this good, how long before the next update for your favorite app is written, tested, and shipped not by a person, but by an autonomous team of AI agents? That future might be a lot closer than any of us think. Thanks for watching.